and we've reached 500 subscribers.
The other half of Sweet Marie, and today we're going to make a cake, cookie, chocolate chips, and my wife has already videoed everything that's involved. We need, now this is for a double recipe, so you can cut it in half or however you want. There's 5 cups of flour, 1.5 cups of butter, 1 cup of white sugar, 2 cups of brown sugar, 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla. Now you can add anything you want with this. I'm adding some raisins. You can add nuts, or if you don't like to use broken up chocolate, you can get M&Ms. I have 2 packets of chocolate chips, which I have cut up so that they're finer. I also need 5 eggs. You need 2 mixing bowls. Now in the one smaller bowl, you're going to add your baking soda, which is 2 teaspoons, and the 5 cups of flour, which we've already done. You then add your vanilla and your eggs. I'm forgetting the most important thing. Preheat the oven.
Wow!
Heat the oven to 375. And hopefully it'll be heated up when I'm done mixing all of this. I then add the butter. Normally I'll heat the butter until it's all melted, but today I'm going to just mix it until it's melted. Now, one of the preparatory aspects is you take your baking pans, and I use Crisco, and I'll coat the bottom and the edges. This way it won't stick to the pan. You can also add a little flour to the bottom of the pan if that's what you desire. Now once this mixture of the eggs, vanilla, and butter are mixed, you can add your sugar. And you continue to mix this until it's creamy. Now, if you want to make this a darker cookie, you can forget about your white sugar and just add all brown sugar. Or if you don't like it real brown, you can increase the white sugar and reduce the amount of brown sugar. But as I say, right now I use 2 brown sugars to 1 white sugar, with 2 cups of brown, 1 cup of white. And as you can see, it's all mixed together, nice and creamy. And I need a ladle to put the flour in. Now we're only going to put enough flour in at each time to mix so that it doesn't get overwhelmed. Chocolate chips in the refrigerator until I'm just about ready to use it. That way they don't get melty, and when you're trying to mix it into the dough, it's not going to melt into the dough. It will stay with the dough. Now some people don't like raisins or other mixtures, so what you might want to do is use half the batter in one pan, then add whatever else you wish and mix the rest in another pan. I do not like using the beater when I add the chocolate chips, simply because it tends to break them up even more, and then you lose the chocolate chip aspect to it. So I mixed it by hand. And once this is mixed, then I'll add my secondary ingredients, which in this case is the raisin. shouldn't be any more than a couple inches thick, or you might not cook the inside all the way. And we're all set. So the oven is preheating to 375. We will put it in once it is set, and we will cook it for anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes. After 20 minutes, we'll check to see if the middle is done, and then we'll keep going if we have to until it's fully cooked. Since dough always changes in consistency whenever you make, sometimes it takes a little longer, sometimes it doesn't. A lot depends upon the thickness of the dough as well. Thank you. I have 2 pans here. Now I only put 1 pan in at a time so that it'll cook better and more evenly. Put it in the middle of the oven and then check your timer and figure 25 minutes is when I usually check it. Thank you.
So that's the finished product. Here's the finished product. It's so good, right?
Right.
Yeah. Here. It's so hot too. Anyway, if you like this video, please like and share and leave a comment, and let's be friends. And thank you for watching. Say thank you for watching.
Salamat!
Here's the finished product. It's so good, right?
Right.
Yeah.